Hello and welcome to the October edition of Coffee and Kolache at the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We are so absolutely thrilled because it's that time of year. I know it's not Christmas yet, but we have to get ready for Christmas. And today we have a real treat, we've been doing this now for 2 years. We have our store manager, Andrea Siebenman, and Andrea is going to share with us some rare treats that we have in our museum store. And I just might add that I think, Andrea, that our museum store has probably one of the best selections of authentic Czech and Slovak items of anywhere in the United States. So if you want that extra special gift to really preserve our culture and heritage or to share it with somebody else, please look into some of the great things that we have. So should we start over here, Andrea?
Yes, let's do. And thank you so much, Cecilia, for the introduction. And I look forward to giving our viewers some tour of what we have, what they can expect at the museum store this year, and especially for the holiday season. So even though this is not a holiday season per se items, I would still like to showcase some of the items that we have had custom made at the museum store products vendor for us, and they did fantastic job. We are featuring a puzzle, special puzzle that is 300 pieces with a black background, and that has a collage of garnet pieces and jewelry that are both from the National Museum in Prague, and then also some of them are from our own collection. And I believe you can recognize the same pattern here on the journal, which is also a special souvenir remembering or commemorating this special exhibit that we have. The postcards, there are 12 of them, and they have specifically 12 items from the exhibit featuring as postcards. And then we have finally beautiful magnets that again are featuring some very nice pieces from the brilliant Bohemian Garnets exhibit that's going to be here until January 2024, and so we hope that folks will take advantage and they can call or order online.
This is really magnificent what you put together, and I want to compliment you and the National Museum in Prague for this outstanding exhibit. And I just want to point out, once it leaves here in January, it's going back to Prague, and it will never leave the National Museum again. This is sort of the final external exhibit. So it is a fantastic exhibit, and you can see these garnets in person. We both have our own collection as well as the National Museum's collection. And Andrea, congratulations. This puzzle, I got to say, this puzzle, I don't think I could even do. It is really, but it's so challenging.
It's only 300 pieces, but I think it can be challenging enough. So
this is great. Yeah. And what a great gift for people. And you also have garnets for sale in the store, right?
We do, absolutely. And we have a wonderful selection of garnets. We have the pendants, we have necklaces, we have earrings of different sizes, different number of garnets in them, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. And some of them are gold-plated, some of them are rhodium-plated. Rhodium has been used recently to protect the silver, which is the base metal under all of the jewelry. And so rhodium is kind of giving it a little bit shine, but mostly protecting the silver, and it creates less tarnish for silver. So yeah, and then in addition to the actual garnet jewelry, we have garnet and moldavite combination jewelry. So that's beautiful as well. And so we have a very wide selection of the garnets. They're not all online, but we will put as many as we can. So some of you can shop from the comfort of your home, but you can also call us always at 319-362-8500 and extension 114 to our store, and we will be happy to take your order and then ship it to you.
That's great. And I want to point out the fact that garnets are really the national gemstone of the Czech Republic, and moldavite is this wonderful sort of from the heavens stone, and the green and red, which you have a scarf here that's green and red.
Look at that. Yes, absolutely. And this scarf does reflect the colors of the garnet and the moldavite, but it also is meant as a scarf for the fall season that we're currently in, even though it doesn't seem like here in Cedar Rapids especially. We have a very beautiful weather right now. This scarf is an infinity scarf, and it was made by Martina Shestakova from the company that she runs, and it's called Radost. Radost means joy. And certainly these scarves can give you a lot of joy from the way that they're so versatile and beautifully colored.
They're gorgeous.
And we do have a little surprise for you in the upcoming catalog. And that's going to be one of the scarves that she created, custom created for us as well. So it's going to be wonderful. Yep.
So let's move right along here.
Yeah.
Talking about fall, I see you have a calendar there that would be great. Now, we're shopping for Christmas already, but this is birthday gift anytime. Use our museum store as that special gift, especially for the holidays, but for birthday or anytime. That calendar looks wonderful.
We were so excited to get this calendar in our hands because it's just beautiful. I mean, the colors and the renditions of the different mushrooms are just fantastic. And you can see for yourself, I'm just kind of trying to show you a little toadstool here. And so this is one of the items that we are definitely offering in the store for next year. So if you're a hunter, mushroom hunter, or just mushroom lover, you like to eat or cook mushrooms, this calendar is definitely for you, something to have. Next, speaking of calendars, I was just going to showcase a little desktop or a desk calendar that features quintessential drawings, but the famous artist, I should say, Czech artist Josef Lada. And this calendar is a weekly calendar. It has different pictures for each week, and then you can enjoy those as well as the names. Each day has a name, Czech name, and that you can celebrate if it's on there or not. And then it gives you a little bit of space to write any notes. So this is the Lada calendar that we're going to be happy to sell to you as well.
And that's so important because Joseph Lada is so important in our history and
he is.
in his works to pass on, which
and he's still so popular. I mean, people really, really appreciate his drawings and the depictions of the life of the yesteryear, basically in Czech Republic and former Bohemia. And again, we're going to have a much larger version of a calendar on the wall that's going to be featured in our catalog, so folks can look forward to that one.
And what a great transition now to children and adults, because adults now are using puzzles. Tell us about these puzzles.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you know, Josef Lada was also writing a lot of children's books for children. But we are going to be featuring quite a few different items that could be for children of age and then children at heart. And so these different puzzles, I don't know, I think some of you may be familiar with this one. It's for 500 level, and then this one is a new one to us. And this is basically a view of the Charles Bridge from on the Vltava River in Prague, and it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. And then speaking of mushrooms, I should have probably mentioned this one because that's a new puzzle. That's a rainbow puzzle, and it has some favorite mushrooms featured in it, and it can be pretty demanding and challenging puzzle as well with 1,000 pieces in it. So we're absolutely thrilled about that one. And who would not know our little character, animated character, Kurtek? So Kurteček is really very, very popular. And so we have also sourced some and imported, I should say, from Czech Republic, some of the favorite little puzzles for children of different ages, starting a baby actually age, which are these puzzles. And then we have some for 3-year-olds, and then we have some more complex for the 5-year-olds. So those are going to be fun. And then in addition, this year I have actually sourced this little fun wooden cube puzzle. These are really fun because they have pictures on all 6 sides of the cube. And so you can have actually 6 different puzzles. So 6 different pictures that can be. And this is a picture of the Psiček a Mačička, or Pejsek and Kočička in Czech. And this is a favorite fairy tale and really fun books. These were mostly books that I grew up actually with, and so many folks would be familiar with. So these are going to be really fun.
Do you know what I love about this, Andrea? Is the fact that you are really teaching our culture through these puzzles.
Yeah.
And through, I love it. And so for parents, grandparents, what a great way to promote our culture.
Yeah, I know that Kurtek or maybe other characters are more popular, but I think we should venture to different ones that have been around for just as long, if not longer, and bring those here to let folks know what we have. Another fun that I was very excited about to bring for children as an option is the wooden structures or building kind of sets like this one that will help you build a little city. And then we have some little for smaller children. We have some towers that they can build. This is for a 3-year-old and up, but they can certainly build different. And again, this company, Czech company, has been around for a long time, and I believe that they have been also very popular back home, even though some of the wooden toys may have fallen into a little bit forgotten corner, but I think they're still something that children can play safely with, because these folks have been around and have been doing these building sets and toys for a long time.
What I love, it looks like our museum here in our tower. I love it. I love it.
Sure
I love that.
Okay.
Now we go into the books, which you have. Congratulations, your books array. Our book arrays are fantastic.
And we're working on getting a little bit better selection with a different variety of genre, such as, we have acquired a new book about picturesque Slovakia, which is a little bit of a coffee table book. If you would hold the other side, please. I'm just going to kind of thumb through it, but it has just some gorgeous sentiments and photos from the Slovak countryside, from the towns featuring historical buildings or rivers or natural beauties and together. So this is a really beautiful big book that we have recently acquired. And of course, some of our viewers would be also familiar with this book, which was created by the Global Slovakia founders, Zuzana Pavlovic and Gabriela Beregaziova. And the book about Slovak settlers has features 44 stories of immigrants from Slovakia who came either to the Northern America, including U.S. or Canada, and then I believe there are some from Australia.
I think so too.
And maybe South America. So, and ours truly is also featured in the book, so congratulations. And by the way, we're going to have, I know this is featuring in early October, and so we're in early October, and in about a couple of weeks, we will have both authors visiting the museum and giving a book talk about this latest addition to their family of books, which they have been very productive, and we do have several of their other books in our store as well that hopefully we will be able to touch upon. But this is their latest edition.
Right. And it's so good because they're talking about the immigration story, whether it's second, third, or fourth, or fifth, and that's so important in today's world. So thank you for collecting these books for your store. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, because they're really important documentation of the immigration, and that's right along with our mission as a museum to document and promote and educate about the immigrants to this country and their life stories and what they contributed over the years. Well, and after the so much fun, I don't know if we should go more serious, but this is coming to more holiday season.
Well, I love the idea. We're going from books to relaxation and tea.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. So I have just a sample of a few teas here today. that have been both imported from Slovakia and Czech Republic. And these are boxes that have several different teas with different flavors in them. And so we are excited to bring you these to our store. Actually, this one was imported back, restock, due to popular demand from last year when we featured it in the catalog. So that had a very good response, and it's a lovely both sentiment and but also very beautiful teas. And speaking of other teas, we have some Bethlehem tea.
That is so unique.
I know, and it's a fruit tea. And then we have another one called Christmas tea. And these are both from the Slovak company based in eastern Slovakia, and they source really very clean herbs that they make the teas with. And so I was very thrilled to have their teas. And the company is called Agrokarpati. So Karpati means like a Carpathians, and agro means like a agricultural, sourcing. So they have done really nice job. And
oh, I'm so excited about this.
So here is a new one. This is from Czech Republic, from Valdemar Grešik and Company. And this is actually a tea advent calendar.
I love it.
I think that's a brilliant idea. And so I'm really excited about having it with here and bringing it to you folks as an option for Christmas and warming up yourself every day with a different tea, believe it or not. And it's really 24 teas in there. So we will translate, we will provide some instructions about what it contains, but I think this is really a lovely idea.
And so get them early because Advent starts in December.
Yes, it does.
And get them early because those I think are going to go fast. And I will say that the Czech and Slovak teas are among the best teas I've ever had.
Some folks may not be, in favor of herbal teas. They may like the black teas, but I'm sure that, from the selection that we have, there is always something that they can enjoy.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of the Bethlehem tea, I was going to also point out these lovely wooden nativity scenes that we have again purchased in Slovakia this year, and they are really lovely, well done, and they would definitely bring a lot of joy to your homes because, for example, like in this Bethlehem, there are little openings in the back. So if you put a safely, of course, a little votive candle, and then you stand the Bethlehem in front of it, you will have some really beautiful effects of the halos around the faces. So
I love the size of them too. So many times Bethlehems take up too much room. This is perfect.
Yeah, these are really beautiful, very good size. And if you've noticed what I'm wearing,
lovely.
Of course, this is from Pekne in Slovakia, in Chichmani. And we do have a matching headband with this vest or slash poncho that I'm wearing. It's really warm. I don't have to have it today because it's really lovely outside and here. But as you can tell, this is a nice matching duo. So we do have these, and if you were interested, do contact us, and we will be happy to sell them to you.
And they're reversible. I love this because it's reversible.
Yes. Both the headband, thank you for reminding me, both the headband and this lovely vest slash poncho are reversible. So, and they're a beautiful match.
And it's one of a kind. You won't see these often anyplace else, but you won't really.
No. And one thing I was going to mention with Pekne that this year I have also sourced 4 different colors of blankets.
Wow.
They're really big, and I didn't bring one here because it's really huge. It's big, but if you like and if you have a space that you feel like that would benefit from a blanket that's made from pure merino wool and high quality wool, it's really something.
Wow.
They're gorgeous. They have beautiful designs, and they have different colors. We have, I believe, brown and dark brown. We have blue, and then we have red with
Wow.
similar pattern than this one. And they're very generous in
Oh,
size.
wonderful. Can't
So
wait to see.
they're really beautiful. And moving on, we're in kind of a blue theme here. And so I was going to feature another beautiful infinity scarf from Radost, from Martina Shestakova. And
Beautiful.
she does a beautiful job with the patterns that she creates and the scarves. They have
Beautiful.
just very different feel to them.
Mhm.
They're very light and very easy to for maintenance, and so they're absolutely lovely.
Very
And
elegant. They're very, very elegant.
yeah, absolutely. And then speaking of holidays, of course, we cannot leave out the ornaments. And this year we have just beautiful ornaments that we have sourced again in the usual suspects, so to speak. And they are just absolutely gorgeous. If you can take a look, they have beautiful designs on them, variety of designs, variety of colors, and we will be posting quite a few online. But please be patient with us because it takes a while to get them all processed and put online for sale. But in the meantime, you're always welcome to come to the store and pick some for yourself. And then in addition to the classical Christmas baubles, we also have these lovely, and this is again a sample of what we have ordered this year. We have these lovely shapes, different shapes. We have little beautiful mushrooms on the bell. We have the ornament.
For Iowa, everyone has to have that.
Ornament. And then we have this little dwarf, and we have restocked beautiful, beautiful birds this year. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous in different colors, different feathers, designs on them. So we have really, I am very, very pleased with the selection and with the way that they all turned out.
They're
So
gorgeous.
if you folks have a tradition of collecting your ornaments for the family or as gifts or birthday or other occasions, they're going to be there for you. So please just give us a call or order online or just come to the store and see for yourself.
And these are really unique too because I think people realize these are hand, mouth blowing made ornaments in the Czech Republic, and it is a dying art, and it is something that you can pass on to. I know that I got from my grandmother ornaments, and my mother passed some on to me, and this is something that you really pass on because you say it was special from the Czech Republic, and you've done such a good job of getting a variety, and that's what's good.
Yeah. I think folks have different needs, different designs, different colors. Over the past few years that I've been at the store, I've noticed that we better, meet the demand of whoever comes to the store and different tastes and different needs that folks have. So we look forward to having you come and shop for our ornaments this year. We really have a beautiful selection. I can guarantee you that.
And many of them are so new.
Yes, absolutely. They are new.
Well, Andrea, we started this wonderful pre-Christmas, pre-holiday show with the current exhibit that we have, and next year is the 50th anniversary of the museum, and we have a very special exhibit, and I know you're ready for that, Mucha, Alphonse Mucha. So, are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready, and I will be ready even more so coming closer to when the exhibit is supposed to happen. But as a precursor to the exhibit, I'm so excited that we have these lovely items that feature the famous Mucha portraits of women and the posters that he created during his lifetime. And again, we do have a calendar for next year that features Mucha in his different famous posters. And then we have a lovely mugs that are four seasons. These are just the two seasons. I believe that's a summer and winter. We have all four. And then we have, in addition to the calendar on the wall, we also have this lovely journal for 2024 that features the different weeks, and it's a journal, so it's very useful for folks who are still using, of course, these. I know it's writing is almost a dying art, handwriting, but there are still folks who like to use those. And then finally, this is a fun little shopping or purse, shopping bag or purse that features Muka's, again, beautiful painting and rendition of the painting. So we look forward to you folks visiting us next year, and hopefully this is whetting your appetite for, coming to the museum for next year for the exhibit.
Okay, so, well, we'll see you now for the Garnet exhibit, and we'll see you next year for the Muka. So,
there you go.
But in between is Christmas. And I know that, Andrea, I congratulate you again for the wonderful variety. And this is just a sampling, a tiny sampling of the wonderful things that she and her team have put together in the store. And give her a call, email the museum. And what's the best way to contact you?
Yes, so we have different ways of how folks can contact us and shop with us. So one of them is, of course, emailing us at store@ncsml.org. Again, store@ncsml.org. Next one is a call, 319-362-8500, and extension is 114 or 119 or 112. Any of those would be, you would be reaching either myself, our assistant Julie, or the store where our associates are. And finally, another way you can reach us, of course, is online, where we will be gradually posting quite a few of these selections, so you will be able to shop online. And a very special selection of items will be also featured in this year's catalog. Holiday catalog, as has been done for several years since 2015. It's in the works, and we'll be reaching your addresses for those who are members of the museum. Of course, it will be mailed to you, and probably in the second part of October. And everything that will be in the catalog is also going to be online as well. And again, you're welcome to call us and contact us through email. Either way is fine.
Well, thank you, and thank you and your team for this wonderful, grouping of items and gifts and holiday ideas. And, the one thing I've been hearing a lot from people is they say, I don't know what to get my friend for Christmas. I don't know what to get my spouse for Christmas. Almost all of the gifts you've shown us here today are for oneself. Relaxation, beauty for future generations, children for future generations, and some work to do with puzzles. You've really done a great job to pass on our heritage. So, and that's what all of these gifts represent. And we invite all of you, and you can also give the gift of membership. We invite you to give the gift of membership. So wouldn't it be nice to give a family, colleague, or friend one of these beautiful items and the gift of membership to the museum? So check us out. And thank you again, Andrea, for hosting this October.
You're very welcome.
October Coffee and Kolache. We'll see you next month when we'll feature our library, our wonderful library here at the National Czechoslovak Museum and Library. Until next month, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nashledanou a dovidenia.
Nashledanou, dovidenia.